David Finkel, we have revealed your appeal for the following video. Urinate in the anal cavity. After taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate our community guidelines. What does that mean? That means the reporter falsified his report. Yay, good job. It's your turn, bitch. Okay, thanks for your patience while we're... Actually, that was very quick. That was very fast. That was fast, YouTube. All right, how does this impact your content? We've reinstated your content. If your appeal was for a warning, you'll be allowed another warning in the future. Nice try, Todd Bryant. You failed, you fucking moron. Okay, now it's on. And when YouTube made me go review some of those guidelines, I can see that you are in violation. So when I report you, I will be 100% accurate. Unlike you, bitch. Unlike you. Use a bitch. Use a bitch. Wah, wah, wah. Use a bitch.
I love you, rabbit. I really, really do. I love you, rabbit. After all that we've been through, I love you, rabbit. And that will never, ever, ever change. I love you, rabbit. I really, really do. I love you, rabbit. After all that we've been through, I love you, rabbit. And that will never, ever, ever change. How dare you, rabbit? Say that I'm playing the victim. Go in the fucking channel limit and run your fucking mouth there. I hate that rabbit.
This is the calm before the storm right here. That senses down. It's trying to create some drama. Come on. Yeah. Ready? Don't run. Drama alert. Drama alert. Here comes fire. Back on fire.
Famous boy. What's up, guys? Boot Productions, Boot Body Cam. Call me which, whatever, one of the two. I don't care. Call me both. Call me neither. So yeah, start off with 47 people, 47 good motherfuckers. Appreciate you guys for all spending your Friday evening listening to my dumbass. Sorry about last night. That was pretty unexpected. Definitely believe even more and more that somebody had to have reported me because there were several other channels who covered the exact same material without censoring anything. None of them got hit for anything. So I don't know. I don't think it was just an algorithmic thing. Malice Master. Friday night, Todd is out with the boys again. Oh, like you quite literally mean like the boys, like the people who are like 40 years younger than him or whatever? Probably not 40 years, but like what, like 30, 25 years? You know what? Let's actually take a look at that real quick. Let's see here. Ooh, Bow's live. Who cares? All right, let's do this. Generally, no mythic. What's up, guys? If you are still streaming at 10, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming this stream at 10. I will be streaming me trying to steal Boots Underpants probably around that time. And throwing that out there, guys, friend or foe, if anybody wants to help me with the impossible task of stealing Boots Underpants tonight, let me know in the chat. We'll see if you can hook you up. I think it's 4 to 6 people tops. I'm not sure, but let's see here. All right, so Todd. See what he's got going on. Oh my God.
Wasn't always collecting, but I'll have a lot of the old cards.
Dude. Is it just like holy fucking angles? what the fuck happened to Todd, bro? Like, I knew that his face got skinnier, but what? Well, I mean, Bookworm, you've got to have underpants to steal. You know what I'm saying? And gnomes don't want any that have holes in there. Angel Gamer, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know Killa wants to help me. So I know Kfar has tried to help me before. I know I talked to Jeff about doing it too. He said he downloaded it. So let's see how many people would top. Like, I think I've been told it's more than 4, but I think it would be 4 tops. But dude, like, what the fuck's going on here though? Like,
A
what
lot of
happened
the
to
old
GS's
sets.
chest and his
See,
arms?
the thing about this collectible, what makes it collectible?
Dude, have you been taking Ozempic, bro? Like, have you been taking Ozempic? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Or have you just been? I guess he's been eating better. You know, he's been eating them sandwiches and them strawberries. By the way, Todd, I saw that sandwich you showed us the other day. Yeah, my mom's meatloaf shits all fucking over that piece of shit that you had on the plate. So, how you like them apples? Mom's meatloaf is way better.
What makes the game really collectible is they don't. Once they.
Sorry, guys, I was muted. I was just gonna say, dude, like Todd really is like a small dude. Like here, I'll just mute it so we don't have to hear his ramblings about Magic the Gathering. But just like look at him move. Like look at his forearms. Look at his arms. I mean, Todd got skinny, bro. Like Todd doesn't have any weight to throw around now. I wonder why he's still so cocky online and like creates problems with everyone and like starts problem with his friends and threatens to beat up everybody. I don't know. But yeah, that's funny. He literally is. I guess he's hiding the kids. He's like, I'm gonna get a seat against the wall this time. That way they can't see all the other people. Alrighty then. So we're gonna get into the crux tonight. Actually, that's GS right there, guys. If you didn't know, you actually have him to thank for tonight's content because without Todd, another creator wouldn't be able to make his bullshit narratives even more bullshit without his help and his support. So, with that being said, guys, I bring to you a alternative to the market. You know, I know that there's this whole thing lately with the Rossman Group guy, and he's all about alternatives. And there is a market alternative that I found today, guys, and we're gonna get into it right now. So let's do this. Creating a market value replacement. So here we go.
Your window. I will put you down like a fucking dog. I'll blow your fucking brains out. I'll put a fucking 357 slug right in your head. Here's you with step 2, boom, dead.
What up, Stone Vet?
You are such a fucking criminal, fucking minded fucking felon, dude. You can't stop fucking lying. Everything. Did you pay?
Did you rip this? Did you use ripping software? Does somebody need to file a 1201 claim on you while you're in fucking prison and jail?
It's a good question, Ryder. Did you use ripping software? I mean, I'm pretty sure you made a video the other day where you were bitching about Frauditor Troll. And I think in there, you straight up admitted that you do use ripping software. So, I don't know.
Bro, how are you even going to answer that?
Rabbit to go there? Did you or did you not pay Rabbit to go go down and fucking harass Chris Ryder?
Who gives a fuck?
Did you or did you not pay Rabbit?
I didn't pay you.
What do you mean who gives a fuck? Why would you put that out there?
I didn't pay you nothing.
Why would you?
So, guys, here is another classic example of how Todd lacks any fucking self-awareness. He doesn't have one iota of a smidge of any self-awareness. And he makes it pretty apparent almost every single day. Okay. Now, I didn't say this last night. Okay. And if you go back, you'll see that I was starting to say something and I said, nah, I'm not going to even say that. I'm not going to even help this doofus out. Right. But here's the thing. when Todd's making this accusation, did he not stop for a second and like weigh out like, well, what's more important? Me starting my little female drama bullshit to try to get some content so I can try to become viral on YouTube, or supporting a false narrative that I know this fucking schmuck is going to run with in a heartbeat? I mean, I don't know, GS. It almost kind of seems like, especially with how similar you've been acting to Chris lately, and you congratulating him, in fact, congratulating him for getting Rabbit falsely charged. You're possibly, I guess, at this point on the same team as him, buddy. Which is, I mean, that's fine. Pick your side, man. You know, be a switch hitter. You do what you do, you bud.
You put that out there. Why would you put that out there?
Money.
Why would you put that out? Why would you put that out there?
You fucking retard. I made a whole stream offering people to go and stand outside of his house and record. Moron.
I did
Yes,
that.
but you know, Rabbit said that he got a lot of money from a benefactor to go make that trip. And
Levi Racing says if ripping software was illegal in 1201, it had anything to do with no cell phone or computer, could rip CD or screen recorded videos, and YouTube doesn't have software to prevent it, unlike Netflix. Yeah, I mean, that first part didn't make a bunch of sense, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, Netflix has it to where, so I remember OBS could not record it. You could if you were in like StreamYard and you were like sharing the screen, but even now, if you try to do that, it just blacks the entire screen out. So
do that reconnaissance. And then shortly after that, after I pointed out that Rabbit said that in a chat, suddenly you come out with some kind of cover video saying, oh, it may or may not have been me who did that.
Oh, I know this is a sock account. This is not Randy. For sure is not Randy, dude. Oh, that's just hilarious. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, 8 subscribers, I figured. I'm ready to sue everybody. You sound like GS, dude. LO, what is happening? You want to try it again, FM? What is happening right now? Well, what's happening right now is we're reviewing a market value substitute or a market alternative to giving any dum-dums extra view time. So that's what we're doing.
I just think I'm smart.
You're like all these other criminals that get caught eventually.
I just think you're retarded.
You can't stop fucking bragging about yourself. That's your problem.
What are you gonna do? Report me?
What do you mean? What am I gonna do? Report you? I told you.
Oh man, in an attempt to intimidate us, he spent all day walking and driving past our house, using the public sidewalk and the.
I know, and this is what I was saying last night is, believe it or not, Chris, like you don't hold any jurisdiction over any fucking thing in that immediate area. That's like you trying to decide who the fuck goes to shop down at the dollar store fucking right at the corner. That's not your choice, bro. Like you don't get to choose that. The police don't even get to choose that type of shit. So what in the fuck makes you think that you get to, Ryder? Honestly.
Public thoroughfare to do so. Woo, that sucks. You should probably move off grid like me so you don't ever have to really deal with some shit like that, bro. That sucks, you know. You're always talking about my dumpster, but my dumpster's pretty fucking comfortable when dealing with.
Dude, I bet you living on 30 acres is badass. You can like drive fucking dirt bikes wherever you want, drive ATVs. You could set up your own little fucking gun range out there. You could go get some thermite and blow some shit up. You could fucking sell part of the land. Dude, there's so many opportunities out there. It's a lot better than like living in some shithole that you're renting. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier is, Chris, I mean, you don't even own the house that you lay your head down at night. What the fuck makes you think that you own anywhere outside of that, my dude? Like, it's just not the way it works.
Stuff like this, ain't it? Looks pretty nice now, don't it? I don't have people walking up and down my street. This is a private fucking road. The county doesn't maintain it. We do, asshole. You can't even be on it unless we want you to. Shut the fuck up. Oh, this is great. This is Chronicles of How to Be a Bitch Before You Go to Prison, essentially. This dude is
This is Chronicles of How to Be Desperate and Be an Absolute Tweak before you go to prison, for sure.
going to prison that made this video. He's getting locked up. He's going to lose his freedom because he's too retarded and doesn't listen to anybody, essentially.
I've been needing more art in my bedroom, and recently...
Will you let that play real quick? Because I'm a brokey, guys. I'm a brokey. Yeah, MBK, we have to make sure that we clarify so we don't trigger any... Oh, okay, Sweet Pea, exactly. I mean, that's why I have my YouTube thumbnail. Two peas in a pod, man. Just like peanut butter and jelly. Just like Bert and Ernie. So. And exactly, Killamilla says, hey, Ryder, hope you didn't lie to the police and the prosecutors, like... using that flipped photo or that flipped video footage. Also, Ryder, how did you stop to turn into your driveway going that fast past your camera? Yeah, it's just like what I said last night, guys. There are so many more elements to a charge like that. Any first-year lawyer would eat that shit up in a heartbeat. And you know what, Chris? It is a crime to manipulate or falsify evidence. So just remember that. Not like it matters what it's gonna be another one of your like 20 charges. I mean, fuck, once you pass 20, I mean, everything past that's just fucking cheesecake, right?
The big meanie head was walking on the sidewalk.
A specific question that you still need to answer before we sidetrack to a question.
No, how about you talk about your... How about you talk about your deceased wife?
Scared me.
How about you tell us if Don Carney was there?
Why don't you answer the question?
I'm still waiting for the answer to the question of this supposed conviction on August 5th.
Rabbit.
Tell us about your case on August 5th.
We could get to that.
So how have I heard out women or children?
What are you doing now? What is this conversation about? What are you worried about tomorrow?
So now this is the part where Chris takes audio from a live stream that I was kind enough to allow him up on to talk with me and other people on, right? And this is something that took place like 4 to 5 months ago before he's made any of these bullshit videos. So the question comes in is, how do you relate something that was said that's not even related 5 months ago and you try to connect them? I don't know, Ryder. Is that kind of like how you claim that these kids go to a school that hasn't been a school for how many years now, man? Which I know you know this, Chris. We all behind the scenes know you know this shit. And this is why we don't like you, and this is why we do videos to call you out on your fucking lies. Because I'm speaking about something and because I'm covering something now, I'm physically hurting a woman or a child.
You're not listening.
Could you like articulate that better, Chris? Like you're not. Can you articulate it though better? Like it seems like we get from like A to Z.
Yes. I feel like this is what's happening in his head. You hear all these different voices and weird sounds and shit that doesn't, like a picture of a
100%. Chris is just like James McAvoy in Split. He definitely has the horde living inside of that little brain.
Parking lot. You didn't even click more so we could get all the context of what the text said on his fucking post. You just left it up there. You put a screenshot up there of a fucking parking lot like, ooh, did you see the ghost man in the parking lot? This dude's fucking crazy as fuck. It's too funny, bro. A fever dream for sure.
It's tweak. Some tweak shit.
Oh my god, man. This is pathetic.
Bring negative attention.
24 letters in the alphabet.
You hear this shit? This is his fucking head, bro. I'm telling you right now, this is
the voices inside Chris's head. These are the gerbils who are no longer running in their gerbil wheels, just sitting there and socializing.
What's happening in this dude's head? He's like, got all these competing voices.
Damn it, Killa. Okay, done with shoulder rubs. Needs to get back to work. Work, 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 work all night. Work for underpants. Hey, dun 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 dun.
Search for underpants, hey. We won't stop until we have underpants. Yum, yum, yummy, yum, hey. Time to go to work, work all night. Search for underpants, hey. We won't stop until we have underpants. Yum,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, do you know how bad that must suck?
False information and attention. Shut up, rats.
What false information have I brought, Chris?
Everything you all have said on that panel has been retardedly, ridiculously false.
Name one thing then. Everything I said that's wrong.
Everything.
Yeah, look at how the sign changes. Look, let's go back, guys. See, this is why Chris is in the fucking trouble he's in right now. Like, this is literally why he has. So I know there's a lot of people in this chat who probably think, oh, the system's against Ryder. Ryder has been known to do this shit for years. I'm talking decades, right? So let's rewind real quick, okay? Now let's actually pay attention because God knows we know Chris thinks that we don't pay attention, right? So let's look at this first part right here. You guys can see my cursor, okay? So right here we have a road. Right here we have that sign that you see in the night footage. See that sign right there? Okay. That sign is on the right side of the house. We can all agree with that. If you guys can agree that the sign is on the right side of the house, put a 1 in the chat so I know that people are alive and breathing in here. By the way, thank you guys for 72 people being here. Only at 25 minutes, so. But sign on the right side.
He was there.
Why don't you answer the question?
I'm still waiting for the answer to the question of this supposed conviction on August 5th.
Rabbit,
Tell us about your case.
Now let's see what text Chris puts there, right? So he's claiming that, look, hey, here's my house. He caught it in his camera as he purposely turned around and did not walk past it because he knew that you would try to pull some fucking scummy ass fuckboy shit just like you did. Right? Like, are we following here? I really hope we're all following here. All right. So according to Ryder's own video, that sign's on the right side of the house. Especially from the perspective of the camera, it's on the right side of that railing.
On August 5th. We can get to that.
So how have I hurt out women or children?
What are you doing now?
That?
What is this conversation about? What are you worried about tomorrow?
So that is not an elementary school. It's a church. You can quite literally see it that it's a church. Like, I guess keep lying, Chris. I mean, it's worked pretty well for you so far, right? I mean, 20 charges later, right, bud? Because I'm speaking about something and because I'm covering something now, I'm physically hurting a woman or a child.
You're not listening.
Can you articulate that better, Chris? You're
not.
Can you articulate it though better? Like it seems like we get from like A to Z.
Yes.
I feel like this is what's happening in his head. You hear all these different voices and weird sounds and shit that doesn't, like a picture of a parking lot. You didn't even click more so we could get all the context of what the
specific question
guys,
that you
down my phone. Someone messaging me.
Because
I'm
speaking
show
about
it before the truck passes
I'm
covering something
Yes,
now.
you're covering
I'm
a
physically
child's
hurting a
case.
woman or a child.
You're not listening.
Can you articulate that better, Chris?
You're not. You're not.
Can you articulate it though better? Like it seems like we get from like A to Z.
Yes.
I feel like this is what's happening in his head. You hear all these different voices and weird sounds and shit that doesn't, like a picture of a parking lot. You didn't even click more so we could get all the context of what the text said on his fucking post. You just left it up there. You put a screenshot up there of a fucking parking lot. Like, ooh, did you see the ghost man in the parking lot? This dude's fucking crazy as fuck.
Right.
Too funny, bro. A fever dream for sure. Oh my God, man. This is pathetic.
Bring up negative attention.
24 letters in the alphabet.
You hear this shit? This is his fucking head, bro. I'm telling you right now, this is what's happening in this dude's head.
He's a schizoid.
Got all these competing voices. Oh man, do you know how bad that must suck?
False information and attention. Shut up, rats.
What false information have I brought, Chris?
Everything you.
Oh, did you guys see that?
You got all these competing
every time
voices. Oh man, do you know how bad that must suck?
False information and attention.
All right, so look, magically here's that sign. Huh. Wow. How did the sign magically hop over, and how did your mailbox get on the other side of the street, Chris? I mean, do you have like an explanation for like that maybe, man? So in this picture, the sign's on the left of the pole, and I guess that's a mailbox on the other side.
Shut up, rats.
What false information have I brought, Chris?
Everything you all have said on that panel has been retardedly, ridiculously false.
So name one thing then. Oh, and now look, now the mailbox is on the left side, and now the sign is on the right side. So, so I guess what the question is at this point, guys, is because remember, falsifying or manipulating evidence to try to get a false charge against somebody, that's like a felony, which isn't shit to Chris. He's already got a couple of those already under his belt. So eating another felony probably wouldn't be too bad. But the bigger question comes is it Chris's fault for submitting this? Or is it the prosecutor's fault for not paying enough fucking attention to these little details and filing a charge on somebody based off of the credentials and words of a fucking known liar, convicted woman beater like Christopher Ryder? The same prosecution, I'm sure, in the same court who has thus far failed to actually do their fucking job when it comes to Chris's case. Think about that real quick. All 83 people in here. Think about that. Because I don't know whose fault this is or whose problem this will become. But I can tell you right now, it's going to become somebody's. 100%. Somebody did not fucking do a quality check and decided to throw a charge at the wall. And I'm excited to see how this shit turns out. Talk about fucking content. So, hey, thank you for that, Ryder. You gave us something for when you're gone.
Everything I said is wrong. Everything.
Well, then name one thing. It should be easy.
One thing. You all saw me a pedophile. There you go. How's that?
I say that you're weird and your hard drive is probably need to be checked. That's my opinion.
You are calling me a pedophile. You are completely fucking backwards, and it's wrong, and you shouldn't do it. And there's a child here. You don't need to be bringing people.
Well, you did just say you touched a child, and it's not your child. So you did just confirm that you touched a child.
I'm following you now. Oh, man.
First of all, I didn't say touched, you fucking sick.
Is he driving?
Murder.
You touched it in, so.
Is Ryder driving?
I said I fucking
Don't tell me Ryder.
So, you give us a great answer on it.
But why? Are you on a hang on, I'm having a conversation with the mother of the children that you all will not quit stalking. And
so, has anybody figured out yet how, like, those switched around? Did Ryder pause the video and dig them up and move them? Or was it like, did an alien spaceship come by and teleport them in the opposite positions? Or I'm really curious on on that kind of that would be kind of my main question is if I was in charge with like seeing if a felony is going to be pressed on somebody who doesn't even live in my state, not nonetheless my town, and who is looking to set up businesses in my town. I mean, the last thing I would do is probably just charge them immediately instead of actually looking through the evidence. I mean, of course, I'm sure we have Chris calling you every 5 seconds, making threats to you, so you throw the charges out. But that's besides the point. No, I mean, nonetheless, you should have checked. So I guess my biggest question is, I wonder what the prosecution is going to think whenever that's the defense that's brought up. Because here's the thing, Chris, you done fucked up and you already put it out. So do me a favor, Chris. Explain to us how the mailbox and how the sign got flipped on the other catty corner sides. Explain it, Chris.
Cause a problem.
While he's doing that really quick, I want to invite everyone.
This is why you don't. This sucks, bro. What the fuck are you even doing?
St. Mary's Catholic Church in Lanesville. I've been in communication with them. We're going to be having a wonderful event here shortly. You can sign up at SabbathSaints.org. That church is approximately 2.5 blocks away from your residence.
It is
sir. I know exactly.
It is
you
not.
Sure? Are you
Yes,
sure?
I'm sure. Dude,
Okay,
I live
what's your
here,
address?
But you don't. Why are you even
Chris, you
involved?
really need
Why are
to
you
go
telling people to come to where the children are, dude?
I'm not going to say that.
We'll go wherever we want to, Chris. It's not up to you,
Hey,
buddy.
swag. You won't be
Yeah, I've
going
been
anywhere
there,
soon,
and
buddy.
that's why I'm coming back to the places I've already been and have been in communication with the priest because I've already been there and I
So
know the
you
layout
think
of
that
the
by
church.
saying that
Because I know that the church specifically has an amazing location that I can set up 3 of my tents in and a lot of the other stuff. And we can actually have a car show in that location because we've been wanting to do a car show
Okay,
for the
that's funny.
dogs.
Ooh,
So
I
it's
hope
amazing
for
spot.
her too,
But like I
Rabbit.
said, that's not
Okay, now here we go. He was threatening Tiffany's kids at the school. So let's break this down. Do we all agree that there is a apostrophe S on kids, meaning it's not a singular child, but it's more than one child? One in the chat if we can all confer on this logical fact. I'll wait. Because that is what it means. So here's the big question for all 85 people in here. And to the prosecution too. If one of those kids hasn't been in Tiffany's custody for years now, doesn't live in the same state as her, how could both of the kids go to the same school for what Ryder is trying to claim right now to hold true? I'll say it one more time. If Tiffany's one child has not been in her custody for multiple years, lives in a completely different state, how could she possibly go to school with the other child for Chris to have this statement and comment that he published hold true?
not your location.
Oh, this is the most pathetic, worst edit fucking ever. He was threatening Tiffany's kids at the school. Boy, I cannot wait for this fucking police report. Oh my God, this dude is so fucked if he goes to prison. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea how fucked he is with this nonsense.
That's
Let
not
me
your
ask you
home.
something,
That's not your
Rabbit.
domicile. So there's no
Bow out for
children
a
in that
minute.
location that you have any claim to. So
Okay, I'm going to
St.
ask
Mary's
you a
Church, if
question,
anyone
Rabbit.
wants to come out, the
You're not in
volunteer
charge of the
form will
show,
be
buddy.
on the Savage Saints
I'm going to
website
ask
in
you a
time
question,
when the time
Rabbit.
gets close.
There are children here.
Yeah, keep your children out of your mouth, you nasty.
And this is just more proof right here about the mailbox and the sign. I mean, Ryder, you are just like Todd, bro. You guys are literally two peas in a pod. You guys let your emotions far overrun your logical thinking processes. Vastly. Vastly. You guys have a problem with temper and impulse control to the point where you'll rush to try to put something out to make you try to look right and try to have your little fucking twisted narrative fit correctly into the little puzzle pieces. But people see for what it is. They really do.
There's children in that whole state, Chris. Why does it matter?
I think St. Mary's is going to be a pretty good location to do everything at once.
That sounds like a pretty good location, right? I love
You know
to go
that's
there.
hold on, wait. Did you know that's a school?
What?
Yes,
You
dude.
probably know that.
It's
You
a
can't go there.
parochial school.
It's an elementary school, you idiot.
That's why I was in touch with him, because it's a Catholic church.
Still no context here. Retard. Who's talking? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I know how the Catholic church
It's an elementary school, though, isn't it?
It's a church. It's a Catholic church.
It's an elementary school very close to my house, is it not?
a church? Is it a church?
Is it not an elementary school very close to my home?
So to give some like background context, I knew what Chris was trying to do, and I was quiet and I let him attempt to try to do it multiple times. But I knew that it was no longer a school. And I knew that he was trying to reach so hard to try to craft a narrative because in the end, Chris is fucking desperate to not go to prison because Chris knows he has uber fucked up so many times that he is fucked. I mean, you want to talk about fucked? Like no kiss after dinner fucked? Like that is the level of fucked Chris is right now, man. And he knows it. So he's so fucking desperate to try to craft and build any narrative he can to suit all the lies that he's already put out there. To the point where he's getting so desperate that he's flipping footage to make it look like someone's driven past his house more like multiple times and then is getting false charges put on other people. And it's so blatant that it's fucking hilarious. Like I said, this is going to be the most interesting case that I've seen in a while. And if you think that's interesting, wait until you see the litigation that follows. That's going to be even more interesting. It's going to be fun seeing Chris fight a really big case against him while being in the slammer.
Oh, yes, sir.
Can you hear the gerbils in Chris's head just spinning?
I mean,
yes.
I mean, we could just go.
And that's why I said, can you guys hear the gerbils in his head just spinning, go, yes. Like, yes. I can finally build my narrative and get out of all the shit I fucking did. Yes.
Go over to the Lanesville Junior High School and have it in the parking lot there since it's public property.
No one's talking anyone. And I'm getting really sick and tired of your guys' narrative.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
Unless you're a Chris Ryder and you couldn't build shit.
Little bunny foo, better hope I don't see you. Bucking around in my field mice. I'll finish the song later.
You know, the big tough guy he is.
He didn't even see my ass in the courtroom today.
Nah. Dude,
he didn't.
Capsule said, did you really put them in a pod together? Nah, man. I just walked by. They were in there doing something. I don't know. I think when they heard me though, they popped their head out and I was like, you guys need to get out of here. And that's where you see the thumbnail picture now. Two peas in a pod. It's like what I said last night. I mean, the behaviors and actions of Todd are almost a complete mirror of Ryder at this point. Talk about like talking over you, never able to answer a question, continues a lie upon a lie, sits there, Spurgs, has to always go to some weird gay dick sucking shit, like immediately multiple times. I mean, can't say I'm wrong, so.
all
Keep it
know.
secret either.
We all know he ran down. He's probably drunk coming to that bar trying to see if he could see us.
Right.
Oh man, that's fucking funny as hell, dude. Hey Ryder, we all knew you were watching, buddy. We all know you're watching there, Ryder. I bet you he probably got kicked out of that bar one time too. So you're probably not even allowed in there.
For sure. For sure. So what's going on? I can't see the chat. What's going on, everybody?
Everybody's laughing because they all want to say, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, fucking, do you believe that bullshit where he was trying to say that you guys threatened Tiffany's kids' school, their elementary schools? That shit was fucking hilarious, dude.
And the reason why it was hilarious was because we knew it was bullshit. We knew that once again, you're fucking desperate, Ryder. You will reach out for any port in a storm, as little gnome boy would say it. Any port in a storm. Because you know the inevitable's coming. And for some reason, you think you can stop it. You've deluded yourself to the point where you think you could stop it. But guess what, Chris? The fact of the matter is at this point, it's gotten away from you. You just have to have some humility and admit it. This has gotten away from you. And now you're just a scared animal in the corner lashing out. And I understand why. Don't get me wrong. I definitely understand why. But just remember, when they go back and review it, they're going to wonder, why was this report taken? Why was this followed up on? Why is this footage flipped and altered? Why was it presented as if it was accurate information? And you never know, Chris, they might have some questions for you, whether it's they come to your house because you're still on a continuance after another year, or they come to you in your cell room to talk to you about it.
I don't recall that.
Again, I'm going to reiterate, there's no context to what the fuck this even is. This guy complained to the cops that this guy in the chat right now.
And by the way, guys, I really do think that we should thank Todd for helping Ryder to help complete this compelling video. Without Todd in the beginning, doing his spurt for his drama content and getting lost in the sauce, the video would not be complete. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck everybody else. Fuck anybody else's reputation. We only care about mine. That's all we care about. So, you know what? Fuck it. Just like everything else we do, we'll start making all of these baseless accusations with zero iota of fucking proof. And you know what? We'll just throw the deck of cards up in the fucking air and the cards will land where they land. Good job, Todd. Good job. Good job peddling this false narrative because of your female hurt feelings. Good job. I don't think you realize what you helped do. Good job, though.
It was stalking him or something, and this is supposed to show us that.
That ever happening?
Well, remember when we were talking about you were going to do the car show at the no longer active Catholic church school, but yet he wants to make it something like it's not.
The St. Mary's, which I don't know if you can see it in the background right over there.
Yeah,
holy crap! Like the Google Earth view of it was one thing, and I was like, okay, logistically, this is really good. Actually going to the property.
MBK said, yep, GS is helping Cupcake. It's getting more obvious. I mean, it's not even that it's obvious, MBK. On one of the subpar games, because I couldn't believe it when I got the message, but when I went back, sure enough, on one of the latest subpar gaming episodes near the beginning, GS quite literally Thanks Ryder and credits Ryder for getting Rabbit charged. And when I heard that, and after last night, man, I'll tell you what, when those puzzle pieces fall in, they fall in fast.
Today and speaking with some of the people at the parish office, holy cow, it's like, not only that, but over here across like the park, that's your dude.
Yeah.
Like we guys, come to Lanesville. I'm telling you, Glane.
He's not pointing at an elementary school. And like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't what the prosecution took, but if this is one of the things that helped them decide, shame on you guys, man. I wonder what the turnover rate over there is. I mean, are we like on a McDonald's thing where we're just hiring anybody just because they show up every day, or are we actually hiring people who are like taking time to look at these? Or are we hiring people like at Google or YouTube who could really just give a shit less and they know what to do, they know how to do it, they just don't care, so they do the bare minimum? Because it has to be one of these combinations because the math's just not mathing, right? You have Chris who, while he's out on bond, is actively violating it multiple times blatantly online. Nothing is done. But then he makes like this is, it just doesn't make sense. Something is off here. One of these things are not like the other.
What's the significance of him hyper focusing on this? It's an elementary school shit.
So what that is, Chris, is so when I say Chris, I'm talking to Ruff, Direct D. What that is, Chris, is you should know that for the last however many years, that's been Chris's whole shtick, is he wants to appear like as if he has this huge family of him and his family and children who are being attacked by the government. When in reality, the fact of the matter is Tiffany just made some really bad decisions before she met Chris. And because of those bad decisions, she didn't have custody of her children. So Chris has taken reality and he's completely morphed and warped it to fit his own narrative. And that's what he's used this entire time as not only a shield, but also as a sword. And then when people call him out on it, he puts it back up as a shield again. Why are you talking about kids? Why are you talking about kids? It's the most pathetic, desperate, tweaked out attempt I have ever seen in my life from anybody. Chris, I know you're listening. You're a sad sack of shit.
Lanesville's popping, Heritage Week at the park, the stuff that we're gonna do. Come to Lanesville. This shit's about to be popping up in here. Like, y'all, you thought this was a little like rinky dink hill big? No, it's actually like a really nice little town. Like, I'm not fucking bullshitting you guys. It's actually really nice. Riders is the only shit that's fucking wrong with it.
Oh, dude. Were you able to pack your Predator drone in your truck?
Yeah, I got the fucking Merv convoy with me this time, so it's not just me. Yeah, dude. No, like I stopped at Slice earlier. If chat remembers when Ryder did a live and he was out and there was the Fed arrow pointing at him. Yeah. We found that location and we were sitting out there earlier and there's a pizza shop on the corner. We launched the Predator drone up and got some good footage. And yeah, dude, things are happening.
That is fucking hilarious, dude.
And I do apologize for the wind. There is that storm coming in, so I'm hoping to get this in before it comes. But
the best part for during this live here for the first 10 minutes, he kept staring out to the street, looking. Let's see if you're driving by the entire time. Oh man, this is fucking.
All right, so I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn at this point because I lose signal further down.
Oh yeah.
But that way. There you go.
That's
meow. Black X down to the left.
Yeah, I can see the green cloud, the fucking shit stank coming off of it.
All right, y'all. Let's get down to the brass tacks of what's really going on here. On
Fine.
It sounds like Ryder definitely did some AI manipulation to his voice. He doesn't sound as sloppy, as slurry, and as hillbilly-ish. Like, listen really carefully to his voice.
This idiot hosted a panel with these 5 idiots who thought for some reason it would be a good idea to partake in a panel.
Your editing is still shit, Chris. After this entire last 5 years you've been trying to pull your shit, your editing is still that of like a 12-year-old. You suck.
In which the discussion was about stalking Tiffany's children.
I think St. Mary's is going to be a pretty good location, dude.
Here we go. He was trying to build this narrative a couple weeks ago, and then that failed. So, hey, thanks, GS, for spurging for a show and helping him give more to build his false narrative off of. That was a good job.
That sounds like a pretty good location, Rabbit. I love to go there.
Hold on, wait. Did you know that's a school?
Bro, is this dude really?
Do you know that it was a school, Chris? You mean like was as in past tense, as in defunct? Huh. But you don't mention that though, right, Chris? You just want to just do what you want to do. You just want to put in the little pieces of the puzzle that fit your narrative.
Really cutting out the context of what you guys were talking about to claim that you're trying to stalk kids? Is this for real right now? Like,
It's
I knew
real.
this dude was pathetic, but this is on some other shit right here. How can anybody sit in his chat and watch this shit? I mean, most of them were probably watching this as it happened and have the full context, yet they'll sit here and watch a video like this where he's taking clips and trying to accuse you of stalking children. That's fucking insane right there. Because I know you guys weren't doing that. I know none of that is happening. The kids that he's talking about being stalked, I know the dad, okay? I'm not just talking out of my ass here. I know the dad. There is no fucking stalking happening here. Tiffany doesn't even have custody of these fucking kids. That's how insane this shit is. Oh, man. I can't believe people.
Yep. And yet, for the last at least 3 years in a row now, both her and Chris have been parading around and have been putting up this little sad sob story to garner attention and funds. Yep.
People believe him, bro. It's not that hard to believe. Listen, if I came up here and started lying and telling you a bunch of nonsense, you'd fucking believe it too. So that's why I tell you guys, pay attention. Don't believe shit. Do your own research. Just because I tell you some shit, don't fucking believe me. Don't believe anybody.
What?
Yes,
You
dude.
probably know that.
It's
You
a
can't go there.
Pressmaster said just both of them need to stay off the internet. And I assume he's talking about GS and Ryder. But that's the thing, though, Press, is they can't. They've proven it time and time again. More Todd than Ryder. Like, Ryder could go a week, sometimes longer, without going live. Where, GS has to go live 5 times a day. He really needs that attention and donations, man.
It's an elementary school, you idiot.
That's why I was in touch with him.
At our hometown in Lanesville, Indiana.
Completely cut
We
out.
could just go over to the Lanesville Junior High School and have it in the parking lot there, since it's public property. If you want to have a
That's
mission
funny.
class, since that's right across. But I've also been in communication with the Arbuckles and the farm across the street from your home, in case we want to have the, in the field there.
And for those of you who do not know who the bingo
Is that why she got with Chris, Jordan? She had brain cancer. It ate away at her brain and her crucial parts for decision making. So she's like, yeah, I'll get with this guy. He says he's a contractor.
Gazi Rabbit is lucky you. He's also suspected of recently killing his wife in North Carolina on Christmas of last year.
Wow. Yeah. Good job, Chris. like I said, good job publishing this like as if it's fact. It's kind of like the same thing that you did with Amber, right? Where like you made a claim and then instead of having evidence to base that claim that you made, you're trying to now ask for it later in discovery when you know good and damn well that that's not how that shit works. You don't just get to go fishing and hope to God that you're like, well, see, I ended up being right the whole time. And guess what? Same thing goes for you too, Todd. Same thing goes for you too. Mr. Autopsy report.
Year, I did call Rabbit in an attempt to try to make things a little bit more amicable because I really didn't want him to continue to be threatening to our house and to Tiffany's kids. And when I called him, I wanted to at least squash the whole "did you murder Andrea" thing and give him an opportunity to at least.
Yes, guys. So this is fucking hilarious. So I'm sure this is another thing that Chris applied to the prosecutor in the email. I'm sure that him and Tiffany narrated this entire story where they're the innocent victims and everybody's the big bad wolf running to come and huff and puff and blow their little blanket fort down. Right? And they just don't do anything. And oh, by the way, this is all intertwined. You know what I'm saying? Kfar said he slandered Rabbit. Then when consequences were coming, he called to squash it. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. At least Chris had somewhat of a brain to at least realize that that was not going to fly and he should probably try to reconcile. GS just outwardly fucking keeps doing it. And then he does the most psychopathic thing, anything where he walks it back and goes, well, I never said that. I never said that. It's like, yeah, you have said and alleged it many times, you psychopath. Many times. So, but here's the thing is the prosecution doesn't see all the in between, right? Like he doesn't have the time to fucking keep tabs on Ryder as much as he probably should, right? As much as he probably should. Realistically speaking, he has other cases. This is not the only case. And not only that, but it is a job. It's not the only thing in his entire life. But here's the thing is when the prosecution realizes and gets to see all the footage of all the aggressive video footage of Ryder screaming at people, screaming at Rabbit, calling people faggots, calling people murderers, calling people a slew of different slurs, right? When the prosecution sees that and then listens to this phone call, they're going to be like, you're a fucking psycho, dude. Like, right when I play this, guys, so for anybody who has seen South Park here, I'm sure a bunch of you have, okay? I relate the way that Chris starts trying to talk to Rabbit on the phone to an exact correlation of how Cartman talks to his mom when he really, really, really wants something. He gets that like, oh, but please, can I please do this?
But, man, I have to get some Pokemon job before everybody else does, because then I'll be cool.
Can't it wait till tomorrow, hun?
But, man, I have to get the first one, else people won't think I'm cool.
All right, let's go.
Sweet.
I just wanted to squash the whole "did you murder this chick" thing because, you know, the cops and the government and all the established and crime scene investigators and autopsy type stuff, that's not good enough. I got to question you myself. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
Please tell me whatever evidence suggests that it didn't kill her. And this was his response.
Be showing something that I don't know, that because I mean too many people are understanding you better than I am, and I need to be like reasonable about this shit because I'm confused, man.
I'm confused, man. I mean, I know I'm not confused that I've been like threatening you and saying I was going to hurt you and been saying really shitty things about you and been alleging and accusing you of being a murker all over online, even though I have no actual like circumstantial evidence to prove it. It's just me wanting to be a drama whore, just like Lil Gnome Boy. You know what I mean? Fucking pathetic, dude. Pathetic.
I thought that there's.
I'm confused, man. I'm confused. I watched some videos on the interwebs and heard some people tell me some things about how that went down, and now I just don't understand. Maybe I should run for president. I'm not even kidding about like criminalizing fucking stupidity, bro. I'm not even. Think about all the months and the year of fucking drama and streams and shit talking that has resulted from these people just, you know, having some fucking weird ass assumptions that this dude's like a murderer, even though autopsy, everything that comes out says no. You know what I mean? This shit needs to be fucking criminalized. These people, you need to be locked away. You don't.
100%. We need to criminalize false accusations. 100%. Criminalize false accusations. Just like how Chris, honestly, he should be prosecuted for the EPOs against both GS and Billy, number 2, Billy. In my personal opinion, when you put people through the ringer like that with no substantial reason or evidence, yeah, and it's proven that you lied and perjured, yeah, you should go to jail for that. 100%. Yeah, especially if you try to do it to somebody else. For sure.
Don't need a First Amendment. You don't need the Second Amendment. Nothing. Straight to jail. No trial. Just, we'll have a test. That'll be how we'll skip courts. We're going to skip the courts, prosecutors, all that shit. The way we're going to criminalize it is if you can't pass the fucking 8th grade equivalency test, then you're going to prison and you're going to fucking stay there until you die. So you can't infect the rest of society because this is a problem. This is a big problem.
Nano Banana Pro is now on Artlist. Get Google's most up-to-date model and all the leading.
There's no type of weird frame shit or nothing. I really just am trying to sort things out. But it's just so I'm just
all right,
more direct. This is not.
Listen here. You can go fuck yourself. And this is the end of the conversation. No, go fuck yourself. No.
I love how Chris knew for a fact that this was going to be the reaction, and he's sitting here trying to play it so that he can claim later that he was being the nice, reasonable one. But I guess he like negated to have a thought of like, wait, did people maybe save all of those prior like recordings of me not only on my channel but on everybody else's panels and chats on me saying the vulgar ass shit I was saying? You know, I don't know, man. It's weird how you reach out to somebody and then you claim they're stalking you later, Chris. Like, make that math out, bud.
No, you're gonna call me and talk about this? Go fuck yourself. I'll see you soon, you faggot piece of shit.
And for those of you who would like to think, well, oh, that's why he was mad at you, because you asked about his deceased wife. Nope, because this comes after the Benghazi Rabbit used his YouTube channel with his girlfriend to do video after video after video after video of doing nothing but threatening our home and our children.
We could just go over to the Lanesville Junior High School and have it in the parking lot there since it's public property.
Just so you guys know, that is the exact same live stream from my panel that he's clipping that from. So he lied again, and Chris said that this all happened with Rabbit and his girlfriend, which I don't know who Rabbit's girlfriend is. I know Chris wants to be his girlfriend, but I don't know who Rabbit's girlfriend is.
Fast forward just a couple months to February.
Have what there? Have what there? Chris likes to cut out context so things fit his narrative, but that's an important question you should be asking yourself as a viewer when you watch this kind of shit. He wants to cut this in as context to fit his narrative, but he said, have something there. Have what there? That's probably an important piece of the puzzle that you need before you just believe some retarded shit that you watch on the fucking internet.
February 19th, after my court date, Rabbit showed up to make good on his offer.
We just got done with Chris Ryder's court hearing. Now he's still inside. Now
Cars. I know. I get it. That's the point. Once everybody understands what you guys were talking about, then this video looks really fucking retarded.
a lot of you may have been wondering, is this the day that
And there you go. Chris is trying to make it seem like when he said, "I'll see you soon," it was a threat. No, you knew he was coming to your next court date. You know, there's a lot of people who are reporting on this. A lot of people trying to get content out there. But that's the thing, Chris, is you put yourself in that realm. Like you can't put yourself in Fight Club, Chris, and then fucking cry the first time someone cracks you on the teeth.
Chris
And as soon as followed us home to Lanesville so they could meet up with this idiot, which is Tiffany's ex-husband's current wife, who for good reasons we have had restraining orders against for the last.
Yeah, you've placed false ones on, Chris, just like you did with GS. Doesn't prove anything. It just proves that you're a whiny little pussy and that you'll use court against people in the worst ways. It's just a red flag to people not to deal with you. You clearly have developmental and social problems. So you know what? Let that red flag hang up, man. That way people know to steer clear.
Last 2 years of our life.
Oh my God, bro. This dude is the biggest bitch ever. Gets restraining orders on people.
I don't know if he's the biggest bitch ever, D. Him and Todd are definitely in for a close first or second. I don't know who's winning the race yet. I guess time will tell. But yeah, definitely bitch made for sure.
People to say mean things about him on the internet. Fucking the reason he has a restraining order against his current girlfriend's ex-boyfriend or husband is because he made a joke. He made a joke, and then Chris got really scared of him. Chris is like a 6'3", 9,000-pound retard that's actually like a chihuahua. It's fucking scary. He will bark and bark and bark, but the moment that you try to punt that motherfucker across the room, he's gonna go call animal control on you. Yeah,
legit. Sounds like someone else we know.
Damn, I'm freezing, huh?
I love how hours and hours after court happened and Rabbit's in a completely separate area for a while. Then later goes live and posts this. He goes, "They followed us home from the courthouse." That can easily be disproven. It's like, dude, Chris, I'm sure a lot of your idiot subscribers will believe this. They believe anything that comes out of your mouth. But guess what? This is going to be amazing. Like I said, this is going to be the most interesting court case I've seen in a while. And I promise I will be reporting on it the entire time, Chris. So don't you worry, whether you're in the pokey or whether you're in your rental house or in your blankie fort, I'll be reporting on it.
What was the last thing that I said?
He said, if you haven't yet, guys, please hit that like button if you can on your way in and or on your way out. I appreciate everyone who stopped by here. So far, we have 93 good motherfuckers in here, and I appreciate every single last one of you guys. So
No freezing on mine. I mean, mine's freezing too. Bro, we got World War III kicking off right now, so there's fucking sucking up all the internet, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's going on with the internet, in case you guys are wondering.
That was the Jeep guy that went by. In his big old Jeep.
Barthel spent
In an attempt to intimidate us, bro.
And that's the thing is Chris at never any point actually shows consistent proof or evidence. He just has to take little bits or pieces and blur them past you like in a fever dream.
Say anything to him. You were literally just walking right past it, and obviously he's got cameras, so.
He was even nice enough to make sure that this video's timestamp aligned perfectly with the time that the school bus was letting the kids out on this street.
Wow.
Bro, this dude's obsession with children.
I know. I was just about to say the same thing, Ruff. It's fucking, dude, it is sus. It is fucking sus as fuck. That's why I've always said he is a child enthusiast. That's for goddamn sure. He seems to be worrying about everybody else's kids when he is fatherless and has no children. It's a weird fucking combination. It's a very odd combination. Especially just the way he goes about it. If he went about it in a different way, it wouldn't make my skin crawl the way it does.
Is disgusting. How many of you have sat in here for, years now watching this shit, and he tries to use children to attack other people?
Exactly, Dr. Feelgood, or yeah, said, "Where's the school bus?" Does he show one? Yeah, of course he doesn't show one. Because here's the thing. If there was a school bus, sure as fuck, Ryder would include that right away. He would be eager to include it, just the same way as he made sure to put Todd as his front centerpiece for the very, very first clip in the whole video. Right? I mean, make it make sense, guys. We all here in the chat, all 88 people here, all 91 people, which would include me, I'd assume we're all adults, at least over 18, definitely able to logically think and to discern. It's pretty blatant, guys. I mean, it's pretty blatant. And for anybody who is of like a logical age to understand this, and you still just fall short, I'm sorry that the gene pool wasn't more favorable to you. I don't have control over that. I am myself blessed, and I think every day for the blessing, but I guess it's not true for everybody.
He uses children as a shield, and then he randomly brings children up all the time. He has no children. This guy has no children. None. Do you understand how fucking weird this is? Like, well, he was doing it, and the school bus was letting out.
Hey, Anya, what's up?
What is the relevance to the school bus being let out at all? Unless you're trying to use it to manipulate the situation, or you're just a weird fuck that always thinks about where the kids are at all the time. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at when I tell you guys this. If you're a car guy, right? Here, let me give you an analogy that a lot of you will understand. If you're a car guy, and in your favorite car is a 350Z or like a 90s Corvette or, a 300ZX from like the late 80s, early 90s.
All right. I must have missed this. I want to hear this eulogy that Ruff's thrown out because I am a car guy. Let's see what he's got to say.
There's some specific nostalgic kind of cars out there, right? You notice when they're around, you see them all the time.
Correct.
You spot them.
Yeah.
You stare at them and you obsess about them. You think about them when you see them. You You notice them when nobody else does.
They stand out.
You understand? Now apply that to the way this motherfucker thinks about kids. Always talking about them, always noticing when they're around, always, it's his obsession. Uses it for his defense, uses it in legal scenarios so he can win, uses it to...
Guys, I think that I'm gonna open this up for maybe another until this review's over with. So if anyone wants to come up and say something, not too opposed to that. So let's do this. Throw it up there for a bit.
Criticize other people. You're attacking our children. He doesn't have any children. Do you understand what I'm getting at here? There is a fucking thought in this dude's head that he can't get out, and he constantly lets it leak into reality and gives us glimpses of what's really going on. Always fucking talking about kids, dude. What the fuck? What relevance is it to that there was a school bus letting children out? Other than to weaponize it. But then at the same time, why would you think that's some kind of weaponization? Why are you even thinking about the fucking kids? What the fuck?
Exactly. It fucking makes you wonder where the fucking idea comes from. Yeah, exactly. Killa hops in bed. Yeah, it's the first time I met the kid, but I was in the bed. I was in my robe. It's like, dude, even if that's true, and even if there wasn't any nefarious intent, like, why are you saying shit like that? Like, why are you even opening yourself up, dude?
Fuck. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, actually. It's just
this behavior truly is.
I can't rationalize with that kind of thinking. That's why I say I don't get it. I do get it.
This is not the first time this has happened to us.
Bro, this dude is one of the most retarded.
I know he is so retarded. I'm not. I will let D say it before I say it. If he doesn't say it, I'll say it. I don't give a shit.
People ever. You want to see my photo editing here? And he puts a picture of JJ up. This is gonna fuck you right here on your next court date, buddy. Let me promise you this.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That is correct. He was just told that part of his bond is he's not to be bringing up JJ in any way, shape, or form, and he's doing it still. And on top of that, Chris, you're an idiot. This is a 100% photoshopped image. That is like a footage from JJ out of one of your videos, Chris. And then another photo that I think Ruff took on his own. You absolute fucking buffoon, bro. What's up, Secret?
Hold on.
Right.
Keep going.
Because you blurred his face out doesn't mean anything. You're not supposed to be making videos, talking about him, putting his image up. Nothing. This is the second time. Shortly after your last court date, you made a video and did the same thing. Put his fucking face up. Put Amber's face up. You're fucked. I made this picture.
The Walrus said, Toad wants Cupcake out of jail to keep his drama with him alive, because without it, he has nothing nobody wants to watch. Yeah, I mean, it's more than that. The biggest reason why Todd's afraid of Chris going to jail is because he knows that if he does, he will, by natural selection of the internet, quite literally assume Ryder's position as the new lowest totem LOL cow. And where Todd lacks most, I'd say like 98% of his self-awareness, there is still that 2% there that kicks in every once in a blue moon. So.
You notice my fucking pinky's missing right there, right? Yeah.
His pinky is missing. Oh, wait. You know what Chris will probably claim, though, D? He'll probably claim that you accidentally cut it off that one time. He'll be like, D's lying. He cut his finger off. And then he'll like show that one where you had that little knife that you were holding up to the camera to show people. Bet. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Boop. kicked in the butt.
I left little tells in there so you could tell it wasn't real. Yeah, where's my pinky at? Interesting picture.
Like I said, I mean, I don't know what the minimum requirement is to actively file felony charges on somebody, but if this is what you went off of, wow, shame on you. And if you didn't even have all of this information and you went off of less than all this bullshit, extra shame on you. Extra shame on you.
What a gullible piece of shit. Yeah, I made this, by the way. No AI. I just made this.
Oh, God. You're an idiot, Chris. You're an idiot writer.
What a fucking retard.
Yep. Well, see, that's what happens when you think that you're the smartest guy in the room in every instance. It's the problem. What's up, Rabbit?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, what's up? You came up.
I don't know. I saw a link and I clicked it.
Oh, okay.
Blue.
Yeah. So, what's your take on this whole finger debacle? Do you think that
I got
Rough
hungry and
really
I ate the
did
finger.
pop? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought maybe Ruff really did finger pop Todd's asshole and he lost his pinky in the process. But then I was like, nah, there's no way. Todd's got such a loose ass. There's no way it would take your pinky with it. I mean,
I was gonna say it's like a hot dog down the hallway.
exactly. So what's up, Secret? It's good to see you back. Is your headset working now?
Yeah, because motherfucker.
Nobody fucking cares. All right, let's keep going. I'm just joking. What's
I
up,
hid the
Secret?
charger.
Motherfucker up there.
You know we love you.
That asshole behind up above me.
That
Jerk.
dickhead.
Jerk.
You know, you said that and Muggsy came up here to dispute what you just said, so you're gonna have to face the bear now. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Don't
You
make me
hear her
haul out of
talking
brush,
shit?
Muggsy. Don't make me haul out of brush, Muggsy.
Oh. Okay. He
Yeah.
just licked the microphone.
Poop breath.
The first time that they've ever called the cops on themselves.
Okay, I just got a message from Rabbit.
Hey, when the fuck did Muckster
man.
get a wrench?
He's sitting there, he's screaming.
Are we over the lagging issues now?
Y'all be nice.
What's up, MBK? How you doing, man?
All right, how you doing?
Not too bad. Figured I'd bring a couple people up here for like the ending of this before I called it a night, before our next stream.
Well, I figured it would be the usual suspects, so I'd jump in here with y'all.
Oh yeah, dude. So bald you can hear our thoughts.
Where's the bugle? Convene the 9-person panel.
Is Chris in this chat right now?
He's lurking.
Yeah. I'll be good, I promise. I'll be good.
He's probably lurking.
Are we still lagging?
Even that fucking Rabbit as Rabbit's driving by his fucking house. Yeah. That is fucking hilarious, dude. What a fucking bitch.
You see, as Rabbit continued to drive past the house.
Yeah, Chris, come up on panel and explain to us how you paused the camera and you dug up the sign and the mailbox and switched them. Tell us how the mailbox and the sign switch places.
Back and forth with his white supremacist memorabilia on the tail of his truck and all his lights and sirens blasting, yelling obscenities up to the house. I finally decided that I would pull out of the driveway and see if I could get close enough to get a read on his license.
So here's the thing. Doesn't stalking say like you purposely put somebody in fear? Right?
Yeah.
Here's my biggest question is if he's literally saying that I decided to hop in my car and go after somebody, would that typically indicate fear? Or wouldn't you just call the police and wait for them to respond? I mean, there's so many holes in this dude's story. It's fucking comical. Like I said, a first year attorney would just eat this shit up. You could definitely pro say this, but it's just fucking it's sad. The attempts at being desperate are just sad.
This plate because I actually planned on calling the police myself, but Killamilla beat me to it.
Whoa.
He called the cops on Rabbit.
Main Street, Lanesville.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wait, what part are we at on the video?
We're at where
This is where he's talking
supposedly
to the cops.
no, not yet. I think maybe in a little bit here, but according to Chris, he's gonna claim that Kill is the one that called the cops.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, is he gonna give proof of that? I mean, here's the thing: if Killa had called the cops, wouldn't Chris be able to get a public record and a copy of that call?
So he's gonna say Killa called the cops, but then does he stick to that story when he talks to the cops?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Bill.
I'll go back to doing my job for you, sir.
Oh, yep. Call
Thank you.
911, please.
I mean, in all fairness, Killamilla was attempting to try to frame me and get me in trouble with the police for pulling out of my own driveway.
Ryder driving.
You know, Ryder, if you really had the evidence, it would speak for itself, and you wouldn't have to interject every 3 seconds in to give your spin a narrative, your little cherry on top, to taint the water and poison it. You would just let the evidence speak for itself. But once again, chat, he has nothing else to do at this point but to grasp for anything he can get a hold of and use it as footing to build the next false narrative, his next attempt at salvation.
Don't tell me Ryder's driving. Because he's risking the community. I hope he's not driving. Oh, he's driving? Ryder,
I agree
you're
with
driving?
Muxter's comment.
Are you
here,
drunk
if you
driving there,
see it.
Ryder? I'm pretty sure if you get a DUI,
Yeah, he said anybody who knows Killa knows he'd have to ask someone for the number for 911. Yeah, Ryder playing Keystone Cops. Normally, when I'm definitely in fear for my kids and Tifaho's life from Rabbit, I'd immediately leave them alone in the house to chase someone, the person I'm definitely afraid of. LOL, just saying, right, Swag, exactly. I'm so afraid of him, but I chased after him to confront him. It's like, no, so it sounds like you mutually wanted you wanted something.
And
Weird.
3 months ago, I called him. To
Yeah,
say,
3 months ago.
3
I
months
was
ago,
calling him.
I was reaching out, going, "Tell me your story."
Yeah, I did it in a really, really soft voice.
But, man, I have to get some Pokemon job before everybody else does, because then I'll be cool.
Can't it wait till tomorrow, hun?
But, man, I have to get the first one, else people won't think I'm cool.
All right, let's go.
Sweet.
you're fucked. You know that, right? I hope nobody in the community sees you drinking and fucking driving, and he's gonna be catching a new fucking charge. Main Street, Lanesville. Oh, yeah.
This would have went a lot different had you guys not fucking blabbered all this shit all over the internet.
I said that.
Okay. If he was actually drinking and driving, had you not blabbered all this all over the internet, the cops would have got behind him and pulled him over.
Yeah, call 911.
Yeah, but you know what, Secret? Hindsight is 2020. You know.
I know.
911, please. Anybody out in that area wanna fucking call 911? You still on Main Street, Rabbit? Hold on, let me get a phone number. Yeah, it's anybody in the chat want to shout out to the Lanesville Police Department and tell them that there's a drunk driver following somebody. Again, rider's just too fucking dumb. Too fucking dumb, rider. Let me find the phone number.
That's the craziest thing too, is that Rabbit's the one who had contacted the cops first, as he was actively being pursued. And it's like, so wait, so Rabbit's actively being blatantly followed. This, just like I said, this is hilarious. This is going to be the most hilarious and interesting content to come. That's all I can say, folks.
Ain't it gonna be fun when that 911 phone call comes out in court of who called first?
Yeah, well, here shortly, we're going to see a very small sliver of, looks like, some phone footage or some body cam footage of whenever Chris supposedly spoke with the police that night. Now, my question to Chris, you know, Mr. 1A, Mr. Accountability, Mr. Transparency, when are you going to release that footage in its entirety so people can hear all the lies that you told the police too? That way that can be used as well. Why only give a small sliver of that footage? Why not give all that footage to be accountable and transparent?
Like
There's
someone
the
did
Lanesville Police.
21 minutes of it.
Like what?
Sorry, I had a stuff on my throat there. I was just saying, you know, like someone did 21 minutes of it. You know.
Yeah, I don't, but I will say yes right now so we can move on.
21
the phone
minutes
number
of
if
a
anybody
phone
wants to
call.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You know, 21 minutes of the phone call that was also aired on this same live, where you hear the dispatcher say, yeah, he's calling in now.
Yeah.
Well,
But
they
I
tell him
would
where to
definitely
go.
look forward. I would definitely look
And
forward to
telling-
that body cam footage.
And telling Rabbit where to go. Like, go back to the justice station or whatever.
Well, and here's the fun part is, Chris, I know that you're not going to release your footage, but I bet you that one of those 2 to 3 officers who were there had a body cam that was on. And I bet you I can get a hold of a copy of that to see what you said to them. And that would be a great live stream. Seeing what you said to the cops exactly. See if you were being truthful and accurate, and, you know, see if it lines up with your little publication you just put out, bud. Be like a cross-examination, you know?
If anybody wants to call, let me know, or I'll call right now real quick. Someone I want to act like a fucking dickhead. It is a silver Ford Escape. Oh fuck. License plate number. I know it's a silver Ford Escape. And let me see if I can get the license plate number real quick. Say, Ryder just don't know when to fucking quit. Hey, Ryder, again, this is all you, buddy. This is why you always get in fucking trouble, you moron. All right, I'm looking for the license plate number. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, they blurred out the license plate number on that one. Shit, I can't get the license plate number. I'm not in Lanesville. Paul is Rabbits. Are you still driving? What road are you on? Stern's gonna call Rabbit, and he said just keep driving around in circles.
Wow, this dude's all over the place. You're getting flustered, getting too excited, bro. You're not the kind of cat that I want to do some shit with. Getting all fucking clusterfucked like that. When things get interesting, you gotta flow, man.
Circles, let Chris keep following you to the cop.
Hey, man, everyone's got their own style. That's all I'm going to say, bro. I know that there's stuff that I've handled that I could have done a lot better. And I'm sure the same applies to everybody here on this panel. The same with Ruff, the same with Killa, the same with everybody, bro. like I said, hindsight is 2020. You know, when you're in the moment, and shit just sometimes flows the way it flows.
Cops can get him while he's still on Main Street.
But that kind of backfired on them.
Rabbit just texted me cops are inbound.
And when the police did catch up with Rabbit to get his official story, some really strange things came out in that interaction. Just listen.
I had no interaction with him today at all. He didn't even know I was at the court case. So
You guys, is it like
I don't know him.
personal?
No, don't know
So
him
it's
personally.
just through
I'm here just covering
his streams or whatever.
Yeah, I'm here covering the stuff because I run.
And I mean, is that a lie, Chris? Because I feel like you're putting it out there to try to make it perceived like as if that's a lie, but that's the fact of the matter. Nobody here knows or cares to want to know you on any personal level whatsoever. They know what you've put out to the public on an internet platform, but that's it. So I guess just like everything else you've shown so far, huge fucking flop, man. But hey, keep editing. Maybe one day you'll surpass the 12-year-old level on that shit, man. I don't know. Keep doing it. Maybe they've got some courses when you go to prison. I don't know.
On a nonprofit, and I had someone specifically donate to our nonprofit to come up here. So we're like, okay, we're gonna make a mission trip out of it. Do you want a brochure? Sure. We're gonna make a mission trip out of it and cover the court case as well. So it's like, okay,
You know what, Rabbit?
kind of justify the donation. So-
Was
Rabbit.
that on? What? Yeah, was that you guys or was that the stream I'm watching?
That's me. I'm not on this stream, remember?
Oh, okay.
Rabbit,
I'm listening.
who paid for those brochures?
I'm sorry, that information is classified.
And how long ago did you get those brochures?
I'm sorry, that information is classified.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, he had a court case in county, and then
This is where he's gonna.
Yeah,
try to
that's
tie me
funny.
into-
So out of everything else, Chris decided to bleep that out. Really? What a fucking
After he's
artard.
been talking about the county for
I know
years.
publicly. Like, what an artard, dude. Chris, you're dumb, bro. No, some shit just never changes, and one of those things will be your fucking intelligence.
To this.
Ooh, Adobe Firefly.
Huge donation, Chris. $10,000. It's huge, and you didn't get it, Chris.
I was out walking the dogs down there at the park and around the tavern and stuff because
And
They are-
What's up, Killer?
What up? What up?
What's up, buddy?
No, like I said, thanks for the compliment, D. I don't normally do shit like that, you know? I'm just a normal dickhead fucking plumber. I try not to fucking break the law. And if I was going to break the law, I certainly wouldn't do it on the fucking YouTubes. But, yeah, it was exciting. And it was at the end of the fucking night after I'd been up since 6 o'clock working my regular job and then doing a 2.5 hour fucking live. And then managing everything between reading shit from Rabbit and reading the chat and running the show. But yeah, okay. But
Yeah,
Ryder
you're
really
right.
did fuck himself. He really did. You have no idea, Ryder.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh, it's a triphone. Oh god.
But is it indestructible? Can it be? Can it survive?
No.
Yeah,
No,
fuck that. Fuck
we
that
didn't go
one.
that
It's not
far.
laminated.
We
It's
didn't
not
go-
laminated.
If it's not
It's right,
laminated,
everybody.
it's crap.
Yeah, there you go.
Chili can't make a roof out of his cardboard box with those things.
And I'm like,
They're
hold on,
not
hold on.
laminated.
I'm not. Motherfucker, you gonna pay for the laminated sheets? No. Those go for the higher quality products, okay? Not for the little dinky. Hey, hold on. I will say, at least it's on cardstock, Okay, it's not just paper. I at least went the quality and got the cardstock. All right. That said, I like how Killa was like, that's my boy. Always be selling. When I gave the cop the brochure.
Yeah.
I do want to ask all the Ryder fans that are going to be watching this later, right? Weren't you guys the ones sitting there laughing when Tav and Ryder were door dashing Wrangler left and right just to fuck with him and frighten him? But that was all fun and games, right? Because you guys like Ryder, but hated Wrangler. So depending on how you feel about a person dictates on whether it's against the law or not. Is that how that shit works?
Or how about how many people were laughing when Mester did it with Tommy Pickles news.
Yeah, like it's all fucking fun and games, but Ryder, you still planning to go over and fuck with the Carlton crew and protest that they're all racist right in front of their properties? Are you still going to do that there, buddy? Huh?
I thought
Doing
that was
all the
3
boots
days
on the
a
ground?
week. I thought that
Yeah.
was 3 days a week.
Yeah, but we all know.
One time yet.
Yeah.
It's a shame that video with it where him and Taz sent to Wrangler's house. It's a shame that's still out. That was stalking, wasn't it?
What's up?
Wasn't that stalking and harassment when they sent DoorDash to his door and when
You would think so.
When they sent letters to all the neighbors and told them that he lived there? That was harassment.
Oh, but
Hold on.
MPK.
What about when Press Harder and Ranker showed up to my house and started creeping around my fucking house?
Or when butt sex big tits went to put cookies on K-Far's porch.
Yeah,
Yep.
after he had already showed up to his house with Wolverine transparency, and that's why I'm laughing, because it's like what I said last night, guys. We can all agree that real life and YouTube, there's a vast difference. YouTube is like a geriatric, weird online WWE pissing, playful banter match. Can we, for the most part, agree that that's at least 75% of this as creators? Yes.
Yes.
I don't know about the geriatric part, but
Well, I hate to tell you a secret, but look at your fucking statistics and your
Sorry.
audience. Like, get a clue.
But the pause
right?
screen that we have it on is hilarious.
Yeah, dude, he's ripping a bong, bro.
I don't know how to look at my audience. Whatever. I don't care.
So take all the screenshots you want. I'm sure he really does not give a fuck. So, because he's just like what it says on the back of his fucking wall right there, stoned.
Dude, the parks out here are awesome. Like, holy crap. And then I honestly didn't know how nice Lanesville was until I got here. So that's why I was walking around earlier going with the dogs, and I was telling my buddy on the phone. No, so I was at dinner with my friends earlier. I have my own RV. So that's why I dropped the RV off, and I was like, let's go for a walk one more time, get them to poop, get them all tired out, and then go home and sleep. So that's why I was like, let's go to the walk.
So, okay, I got you. I thought there was a host.
I mean, if there is, let me know. But I got an RV. That's the whole reason I bought it. Somebody should open a bed and breakfast or something. And then from what I'm hearing.
So, Doc, we're watching a market value replacement or a alternative to giving losers views. Instead, we'll just give someone else a view, and we'll watch it through them. Of course, they have to add a little bit of fair use in between so that they're not violating any type of YouTube terms of service when it comes to copyright and not doing fair use. But
Breaking
that's
the law.
Yeah, we're just taking the scenic route, more or less, Doc. And watching this absolute masterpiece of lies and fuckery, the same type of great energy that's got Chris in the great position that he's got into thus far, in fact. So.
Hey, I do got to ask a question, all right? Hey, Ryder, did you use clipping software to download those vehicles of Boots and mine and everybody else's? Did you break 1201? Did you break federal law about sidestepping YouTube security features for downloading videos, buddy? Because that did not look like a screen recording to me, buddy.
I know,
And we
that's
all
what
have you on the record admitting that you use clippers to collect your evidence because you think collecting your evidence allows you to break the law.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Preach, preach. Mm-hmm. Because guess what, Chris? I've got a copy of the video where you admit to ripping, and I also have a copy of the video you did of mine where you put in zero fair use like a dum-dum. So expect a copyright strike on that once I get my system figured out. And yeah, that should be fun too.
Hearing with like the Heritage Week and stuff. So I pretty much don't need you guys, but I just at least wanted to make contact since I wasted your time with this match.
Always like to see you guys.
Wow. He's good, she's not. As you can see, she's not giving you any attention. She's like, fuck these guys. I'm not a truck yet. Yeah, he will.
He's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, if you need anything else on us, just
I shouldn't. I'm gonna go. But since you guys were already en route, I was like, I'm gonna at least make contact with you, give you my side, so you're like, why the fuck are we dealing with this guy again tonight? You know? Because I know you guys probably deal with them.
Hey, Boot.
Don't say
What's up?
anything. Don't.
I do got I do got another question, right? So
Go right
let's say Ryder was drinking and driving, and he started chasing a rabbit. But then all of a sudden, Ryder T-bones and kills somebody. Now, would that have been Rabbit's fault for being in the town, or Ryder's dumb fault for choosing to hop in his vehicle and starting to drive when he shouldn't have been? Like, how would his retard followers sit there and try to size that up?
Oh, in any way possible. Just like they do right now. What do you mean?
I do love how, like, you know, Ryder never claims any responsibilities for his own retarded actions, and yet his followers just go right along with it. But if that was their child, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just did that. I told you no, and you did it anyway. You're in trouble. But yeah, for whatever reason, they want to double down on Dumbwit Ryder and just follow his narratives all the time.
Don't even say that. I know. Thanks for everything. Sorry for wasting your time.
No, this is my video. This is my video. We are creating a market value replacement. Don't go watch this shit.
Which brings us back to the clip that you heard at the beginning of this video where Direct D claimed on his live stream that he offered funds for Rabbit to come here.
Did you pay Rabbit to go there? Did you or did you not pay Rabbit to go go down and fuck?
And once again, all 108 people here, we do have to thank Todd over there at Generally Specific. He's doing a great job, clearly. Good job, Todd. I want to give you a round of applause. Good job. Making baseless accusations. Yep, I'll clap too. Good job making baseless accusations, brother. And thanks for help supporting this. Like, honestly, thanks, bro. I really do appreciate you for helping to perpetuate this bullshit. Thanks, man.
Fucking harass Chris Ryder.
Who gives a
Did
fuck?
you or did you not pay Rabbit?
I didn't pay you.
What do you
That's
mean
all
who gives
need
a
to
fuck?
worry
Why
about.
would you put that out there?
I didn't pay you nothing.
Why would you put that out there? Why would
I
you
ain't
put
give
that
you
out
no
there?
money.
Why would you put that out? Why would you put that out there?
I can't believe I have to say this, but on this question, I'm with Todd.
God damn, these people are fucking retarded. Like, for real. He said he paid him. Oh, he said he paid him.
Yep. But hey, fuck it. I mean, as long as you make an extra, $5 or $6 for the night, I mean, fuck everybody else's life, right? You know what I mean?
But Boot, he cut it right before Ruff was like, I put it out months ago.
Market value, baby.
Say again.
Is that he cut it off right before when he is like when you saw GS, he cut it off right before Ruff was like, I put it out months ago.
Yeah.
For anybody.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like anything else. It's everything is cut off out of context. That's anything Chris puts out. You know, when I say Chris guys, I'm talking about Ryder.
Yeah, I didn't hear you admit to anything either. No. But this is how retarded these people are. Let's watch that shit again. That was actually pretty good.
Which brings us back to the clip that you heard at the beginning of this video where Direct D claimed on his live stream that he offered funds for Rabbit to come here.
Did you? Where he claims on his live stream where he offered funds for Rabbit to come here, and then you don't play a clip of my live stream. This is
exactly just like Chris doesn't play a clip of anything that he tries to make a claim about because, newsflash, he's full of shit.
Where I don't admit to anything, I don't agree to nothing. Like, what the? How retarded can you be? I guess people believe this shit. So
Pay Rabbit to go there? Did you or did you not pay Rabbit to go down and fucking harass Chris Ryder?
Who gives a fuck?
Did you or did you not pay Rabbit?
I didn't pay you.
What do you
That's
mean
all
who gives
need
a
to
fuck?
worry
Why
about.
would you put that out there?
I didn't pay you nothing.
Why would you put that out there? Why would
I
you
ain't
put
give
that
you
out
no
there?
money.
Why would you put that out?
Why are you putting that out there right now? You knew what you were doing. You knew that he was going to take that and fucking run with it. You knew what you were doing, Todd. You're a sack of shit, dude. You are an absolute sack of shit.
It's like I told him in December, quit feeding the trolls. He just
Yep.
can't quit helping the other side.
Fuck no, he can't, bro.
Why would you put that out there?
I can't believe I have to say this, but on this question, I'm with Todd. Why would you put that out there? But don't you worry. We're not going to let Bryant play the holy roller because he has done this exact same thing, even with Killamilla before in the past with their little Tommy Pickles gig when they sent that bitch from Corden, Indiana to stalk our
Why did
property
he
while they
do-
live streamed it on Todd's channel.
Why did he do like a quick zoom up when he said bitch? He said something else. I think that was a lot worse. And because look,
Didn't pay you nothing.
Why would you put that out there? Why would
I
you
ain't
put
give
that
you
out
no
there?
money.
watch when he says
Why would
bitch,
you
it does
put
a
that
quick
out?
zoom in.
Why would you put that out there?
I can't believe I have to say this, but on this question, I'm with Todd. Why would you put that out there? But don't you worry. We're not going to let Bryant play the holy roller because
Watch.
he has done this exact same thing, even with Killamilla before in the past with
Watch.
the little Tommy Pickles gig when they sent that bitch from
See?
Corden,
What the
Indiana
fuck?
to stalk our property while they live streamed it on Todd's channel, generally specific. So I don't know why he's playing.
Well, he had to show the bitch, so he had to get closer.
So,
It was just it's the worst fucking editing ever. Like,
Oh my god.
Well, you know, he did zoom in, so he showed the bitch.
we gotta do it one more time. Hold on.
Playing holy roller here.
Speaking of editing,
Didn't pay you nothing.
Why would you put that out there? Why would
I
you
ain't
put
give
that
you
out
no
there?
money.
Why would you put that out there? Why would you put that out there?
I can't believe I have to say this, but on this question, I'm with Todd. Why would you put that out there? But don't you worry. We're not going to let Bryant play the holy roller because he has done this exact same thing, even with Killamilla before in the past with their little Tommy Pickles gig when they sent that bitch from Corden, Indiana to stalk our property while they live streamed it on Todd's channel.
It's getting really hard to figure out which
I
one's
don't know
dumber.
why he's playing holy roll.
Say again.
I said it's getting really hard to figure out which one's dumber. Cupcake or sweet pea.
Oh, dude, they're both two peas in a pod, man. 100% two peas in a single pod. And that's the thing. Most people know this. I know they do.
so
believe I have to say this, but on this question, I'm with Todd. Why would you put that out there? Don't you worry. We're not going to let Bryant play the holy roller because he has done this exact same thing. Even with Killamilla before in the past with their little Tommy Pickles gig when they sent that bitch from Gordon, Indiana to stalk our
Fucking, you're
property
lame,
while
Chris.
they live streamed it on Todd's channel. It's generally specific. So I don't know why he's playing Holy Roller here.
So, yeah, I had this like really weird silver escape just like barrel up my ass at 60 miles an hour through a 30-mile-an-hour zone. And like, that's a little weird. So I did a U-turn and I went by. And coincidentally enough, a silver escape wasn't in Chris Ryder's driveway. So I was like, that's a little weird. So I turned on all my lights and went a little faster, and he went a little faster. And I did another U-turn. I'm like,
Where he said that he paid. Oh, I don't care. That's not the point. He didn't play that. Yeah. Sure, I paid. Sure, I paid Rabbit to go out there. I gave him 10 grand. Now what? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, booger? Nothing, because I'll pick you out of my fucking nose and flick you on the ground and forget about you.
let's see if he follows me. And then that car did a U-turn. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. So I went a little bit faster, and that car went a little.
You want like me to say it? Is that so you can clip it later? I don't care. I paid Billy to go to Chris's court date. Rabbit. Sure. Does that make you feel better? What are you gonna do?
Thank you, Chris Ruff, for the $10,000.
Not a motherfucking thing. Shut up.
A bit faster. And I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird. Let me
I
hit the
really
brakes.
appreciate you.
I also gave $10,000.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Secret Courtship, for the $10,000.
So did I.
Appreciate you.
I also gave him $10,000 too.
Thank you,
I
Blue
gave you
Body
50
Camp, for the
cents.
$10,000.
Since I'm a
did-
broke ass, I gave you 50 cents.
Did anybody else in
Thank you, my
chat?
brother's keeper, for the 50 cents and letting me stay in Carrollton and not sending the racist Carrollton crew to skin me alive for my white pellet and actually giving me some super awesome hugs.
You snuck
Yes.
away before I got my rabbit's foot.
So other than Killa donating his shoulder rubs, is there anybody else in chat who has donated to Rabbit for the cause? We have to make sure that we get it recorded so that Chris can report it to the court and he can get us all in big trouble. Okay.
I need to be clear is that I gave $10,000 for Rabbit to go to the court hearing.
Okay, and then Cricket Shepherd said she also gave Rabbit $10,000 to go to the court hearing, just like the rest of us stated as well. Wow, Rabbit, dude, you've been holding on to me. I didn't know that Doc gave you a half.
How do you
half
think we paid for the
mil
ranch?
to go to his court date? Like, that's crazy, man. Like,
Well, how do you think I quickly
I would have
acquired
done it
116
for
acres just out of nowhere?
I would have done it for
mean,
50,000. Jeez, I mean,
Come on
hit-
now, I
hit
gotta
me up next time,
hustle
Doc.
myself some way. Come on, people
Yeah.
need
I
tax
mean,
write-offs, man.
How the hell do you think he traveled? From Indiana to all the other states.
I thought he hopped on your back.
Legit.
Oh, yeah.
501c3. People need some tax write-offs and stuff. I got property to buy. I got drones to buy. I got wars to fund. Yeah, things are operational.
He says, I got the fries that will cross your eyes.
And you know the funny
I
part
got
is
the shakes that will make you quake.
the funny part is some of the things they're accusing Rabbit of doing. He was sitting right here when they was accusing him of it.
Yep.
I was literally guys, I'm sorry. I'm purposely not speaking during this because no comment on this matter. However, unrelated to this matter, what's hysterical, ladies and gentlemen, is that I sat next to my brother's keeper and his wife, and I literally strategized a game plan with the both of them. And right there, what the fuck just landed on me? And as I sat there, I'm just laying on my back. I posted a fucking post on a community post from someone driving on the interstate up I-75 And people fell for it. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, all right, let's tell people we're in Michigan. I'm like, all right, I'm in Michigan. I even had people texting me like, yo, are you going to stop by? I'm like, nah, I'm up at the Ambassador Bridge. I'm going into Canada. And people fell for it. And I'm literally sitting like a foot away from MBK the entire time.
Exactly. And you're on my camera, so I have proof of where he's at.
My clothes still smell like smoke.
See, the
From
joke's
MBK
on Chris, because what Chris doesn't realize is that we've actually hired our own personal investigation team to take care of Chris. They're called the South Hardin Investigation Team. So you better note that, and you better clip that too, Ryder, for your next video. The South Hardin Investigation Team. Okay.
Hey, Taz.
Fits you great. You said, hey, what? Oh, Taz. I thought you said
Taz
hey,
is in
Tav.
Taz.
Tav with a V. I was going to say, oh,
hell
Tav,
no.
Tav's here. He graced us with his mukbang presence after getting freshly out of the pokey. I about to say, I haven't said a word about that guy since he's been in. It'd be good to see him. So,
hey, critique.
And then let me go faster. And then he went faster.
Cricket.
Like, that's a little weird. So I was like, okay, let me call 911.
If you had a hard time following all that crazy shit.
And you know what? Yeah. We employed him briefly as a journalist through Street News Network. Sent him out there to gather some footage. Told him not to break the law. I don't think he broke the law when he was there. Told him to stay on public property. Told him he was on public property the whole time. I mean, I do own a little media company in Arizona where we sometimes employ independent journalists to do things for us. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't get your panties so wedged up in your fucking vagina you can't pull your tampon out later. It's a problem.
And welcome to the Normal People Club. I think that the cops had a hard time fully understanding what the fuck that
Did he
bastard
kill
was
a
doing in our
wen?
house too.
What?
The prosecutor figured out exactly what he wanted to do about it. He collected the evidence from us.
said he just gets out and is already making threats towards me and Rabbit. Who is Tav?
Seriously?
Already? There's no way.
No,
that'd be
there is.
hilarious.
I got him sent to me by a few people today.
Oh my gosh.
Not
I
very
mean,
smart.
I don't see any thing on his platform.
Was it in chats?
Yup.
Oh.
That sounds like a Tav recipe. What a dumbass. Dude never learns, man. Dude never fucking learns. It's a revolving door.
They did determine very easily that I had not been drinking.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, if you're wanting something done for tonight, I need the proof showing that so-and-so did something.
So this would have been after Chris wasted these officers' time for about an hour with his huge diatribe he gave, to the point where they're like, look, dude, we need something called evidence, not just your fucking sporadic fever dream story that you're recalling. So
Can we give you that now? Like, before you can email it to me. Like
I can pull it and email it to you.
Yes.
Is what
I'm
I'll
a
do.
little disappointed that y'all let him go. What? I
Well,
didn't have
they
anything to
probably
hold
didn't
him.
have anything at the time.
But you'll talk to him. Exactly. They talked to him. What, on the phone? No, in person.
Listen to this bitch made motherfucker. I'm so upset you let him go. What? Oh my God, bro.
So you did have him
He was pulled over. It was a co-op.
could you imagine getting fresh out of like prison and then getting your ass beat to a pulp and then going back to prison again? That would suck, dude.
Operative meat.
He was the one that called it in initially. What did he say?
Ah!
Well, I'm not going to go.
What was that?
I'd like to know. Did he make a false report?
Said he's the one who called it in initially. Isn't that weird?
Huh.
Weird.
Huh.
Hey, are you retarded?
Yes,
Do
he
you
is.
need help?
Yes, he does. Any more
Rich
questions?
Uncle Bob. I hope you're not. I hope you're lying, because it wouldn't be cool if you caused someone to get felony charges. Read that. Say that out loud to yourself, and then I want you to realize how retarded you are. Maybe if you can't do that if you're in like a room with people, but read that out loud. Did I call the cops on that motherfucker? I think you're confused on how this kind of thing happens here. I'm responsible because he called the cops on somebody else. Are you really that? Say that out loud. Tell somebody else that, and get some clarification for your thought patterns there, and make sure that you're on track, because that doesn't track with me. I don't understand. What are you actually talking about right now? Oh my God, dude! What a bitch made punk to type some shit out like that in my chat. You really think like that, don't you? Oh my God! You paid him to do something that wasn't illegal, and it's your fault. Ugh. What are your pronouns? Tell me your pronouns in the chat, please. Before we continue, I need to know what your pronouns are so I can address you properly.
I do believe that a false report was made.
By saying that you were following him?
Online, he said
False
that he was
report
Yeah,
was made
Tiffany, by
by
you
you.
guys. Exactly. It's like, Tiffany, shut the fuck up. You're not a lawyer. You're not a paralegal.
You
You're just
failed your classes.
You're just a bad mom who can't get a fucking handle on her fucking tweaky ass boyfriend who she knows is going to jail. And because you're too afraid to stand up to him, you're just going to let him run the show until you know he's gone and you don't got to worry about it any longer. And then once he's gone for a while, you'll do the exact same thing that you've done to all the other men previous to him, which is you'll find a new one very quickly, because just like all your past men, you'll already have another guy lined up, because that's just, I guess, the way you roll. Whatever.
reporting that I was drunk.
Well,
Charger.
there was calls made
Look at
that
his-
was
I'm
reporting
talking. How
you
long
were
have we been
drunk.
talking right now?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. I have not smelled one
Right.
bit
There's
about.
not.
And all I had done was pulled out of my driveway, followed him once down the road. He turned around. I spun around behind him, and I almost caught up to him to get his license plate number. He spun back around, going back towards my house again, to which I pulled back into my driveway, and he ran off and did that whole conversation with the police. But we gave everything that the prosecutor needed to actually show for real what happened, with timestamps and actual
So he
evidence.
says that he
To which
drove
now,
out of the driveway.
despite Rabbit's little story,
No, I already talked to him, so they responded, and then he kept following me. While I was on the phone with dispatch, I did another U-turn, and then I did one more like hard, like fucking like slammed the brakes, did a U-turn, and then right. He fucking took the bait like a motherfucker. Dispatch is like, okay, they're on the way.
That is fucking funny as hell, dude.
Yep. So I have my iPhone. It was on the dashboard, so it for sure caught the audio of my call, and then it caught the audio of the cops showing up. I didn't put the cops on camera because I just
Trust me, bro. For
Yeah.
real.
No, I get it.
Yep.
Why aggravate? Again, you want him to help you, so why?
Bro, both of you shut the fuck up with this. You don't want to aggravate them. You want them to help you. You both sound like little bitches talking like that. Give a fuck, bro. Put the fucking camera on their fucking face.
Get a little.
Just because you called them and they're there to help you doesn't mean that they're going to be fucking better police all of a sudden. Are you delusional?
I fucking
so-
escalate.
Yep. And I told him, it's just like, hey,
Exactly. Who's got the charges now? Who's got charges now? Yeah, you guys, well, don't aggravate them, but you got the charges now. You don't have a fucking picture of their face. Like, oh, they were being all cool, but then you got charged.
yeah, I was just here walking my dogs. As you guys saw, I was just walking my dogs around the tavern. I never fucking went across the street. I never went down the street or anything. I was walking the dogs, showing you guys the town, right? You all fucking saw it.
he has a felony warrant for stalking.
Let you know, it just
Okay, so here's what's funny is we all know in the end that this was just one last desperate attempt at Chris trying to get some get back or some redemption in his mind. It's not going to work. It's not going to go through. You've created, in fact, now even more problems for yourself, Chris. So guess what? Just like with Todd, we'll give you a round of applause for being an idiot. Good job. Congratulations. But you know who does have not only one felony, but multiple felonies combined with other misdemeanors, to where the last time before I lost track and count, you had at least 15 in total. And guess what? I don't think that those are going to be near as easy to beat as this bullshit one that you helped get filed right here on screen. So
He's got 20.
I think he's
20
just trying to
now.
get shit done because he knows the 18th when they raise his bond.
Yep.
He is screwed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. These are
'Cause he-
Chris's last final swings.
I think after this weekend, it's going to be his last free weekend. Enjoy it.
Well,
Could
hopefully it's
be.
warm weather. Better grill and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it with those imaginary kids you keep fucking trying to use as a sword and shield rider.
it got turned in yesterday.
Oh
Warrants
shit!
came
I
down.
forgot. There's another donor. Thank you, Ned, for sponsoring my trip. I appreciate you so much for the $7,872.27 specifically.
Well, I
It
just
was a
hope
very
that
specific donation.
yeah,
So
I
thank
just
you.
hope that when the prosecutor watches this, he knows to go after the Jews.
Boot.
Damn you,
Well,
G2.
What? G2 just said it right here. I mean, I
How
just said
about
he knows
after
where to go. I didn't pull a Todd
I
and
also
like
want to thank all the
one
Hasidic
Jew.
Jews in Lakewood, New Jersey, who sponsored my trip to Meade County. Thank you, you glorious Jewish bastards out there.
yeah.
L'chaim.
Yes, swag. It's the second time.
Yep, he
Doing
just
this
can't
fucking
follow the
music video
law.
shit because he's too retarded to understand that this really. How much do you got? You got a full minute at the end of this, bro. You're dumb as shit.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna tell you anything. I don't wanna.
Oh shit. So yeah, guys, that was it. We're way over schedule. I was gonna go for like an hour. I didn't realize that it was this long. Like I thought this was the first half from my memory, which maybe it was the first 3/4 of his stream. But yeah, guys, if you want to check that out, that was Direct D. I'm sure anybody who subbed to him is subbed to me too. But if you guys want, go ahead, put his link up in the chat for the for his version of it. Definitely is a better market alternative, at least in my mind. So helps give a little bit of context where the person who published it just refused to give you any, because they don't want you to think for yourself. They want you to think the way that they want you to think. So it's good to see you back, Angel. So we are at the end of the railroad tracks, though. So before we close it out, guys, any final closing thoughts? We will start with Secret and rotate over to Rabbit.
Are you gonna pay me?
No, because I don't make any money at this.
Okay.
If I did, I would give you a cut, though.
No, I'm good.
All right, MBK.
Where's the freaking cookies? You and Secret got to keep the damn cookies. What the hell?
That is not what we're
I hate
known
them, fuck
for.
you.
Yeah, if you're looking for cookies, from where I've heard at least, you want to hit this guy up right here.
Tell you what.
K4 is the one that's got the good. I heard.
No cookies, no drinks. It's just sit back here and.
Hey,
Well,
this
some
isn't the
hosts
speakeasy,
y'all
man.
are.
Talk to the host.
Damn
K4
host.
K4 has the fries that will cross your eyes, the quakes that will make you shake, or the shakes that will make you quake, and he's got the cookies. Well, he's just got
I ate
cookies.
the cookies.
Oh, see how you are? See, I was going to tell you to teach them how to do this, but you eat all the damn cookies.
Doc, there's sandwiches in the speakeasy. Always.
So just so you guys know too, later tonight, here in about an hour, maybe 2 hours, probably more closer to an hour and a half. But I'm gonna set off on the very hard adventure of life and trying to steal Boots' underpants. It's very small man work, but I figured why not do it from my basement. And with that being said, I do invite anybody, friends or foes, if you want to help me in doing this. And I know that there's some people who may not even get along that well, but honestly, if we all joined in on this adventure, I think it would be pretty fun, because even if you didn't like the person, I mean, you could straight conspire against them in the journey and take them out and stuff. I'm just saying, it could be fun. So
Fuck that. I got magic booster packs to open.
yeah, I have master booster packs to open with these other guys who are like 25.
Well, I look like I'm sitting on a stool at the kitty table.
Dude, so were you guys in here at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah.
Dude, do you see Todd?
Dude, he's so little.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm
He
gonna
looks
go.
like he looked like
It's
it.
definitely a GLP-1. I don't know if it's exactly Ozempic because I don't see the Ozempic face, but I don't see it I don't see it yet. But it's definitely some kind of GLP-1 because there is no way that that man lost that much weight without going to the gym, sitting and eating cheesy poofs, you know,
I
and
mean, I get accused of
chips
being a
and
meth head and stuff for how much
right.
weight I've lost for doing all this hard work. And he's like,
Yeah, so
come on now.
yeah, so there's definitely some kind of enhancement that he got done that he's doing to I don't know what he looked like before. I mean, I've seen it in his face like of past streams and stuff, but I don't know how much he's lost, but
Oh, maybe Todd's getting those shots in the tuchus for some tea. Maybe that's why he gets so angry and has that demonic look in his eyes when he's like screaming at people and shit online.
but if you get those, you have to work out.
I'm glad Ginger gets the stereotype.
Yeah. But it's definitely some kind of enhancement. GLP-1, lap band. Well, I don't know, think it was lap band because he wasn't gone for long enough
Yeah.
to do lap band or, you know, a sleeve or anything like that because he's constantly eating.
Yeah, that is pretty base though, James the Ginger. I mean, even in the last tournament, I mean, did they not have those like heavy bricks on the wall to like simulate like a dungeon? Like you could definitely tell it's in the basement of somewhere. I mean, I was just questioning where the hell the well in the basket was at some point, but that's just me. But all right, guys, Rabbit, I think you're the last one. Did you have some say closing out?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, guys. So
Yep.
well, with that being said, guys, I do appreciate everyone for coming up here. I appreciate all the people that were here. We started strong at 47 people, ending very strong at 90. At one point, we were at like 120 people. So 120 good motherfuckers. I appreciate all of you guys for being here, taking the time to even click on here and listen to my dumb ass talk for even a couple moments. This was Boot Body Cam. I thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get this right. All right. Peace.
You're still here? It's over.
Unlike you, bitch.
Go home.
Use a bitch. Use a bitch. Wah, wah, wah. Use a bitch.